All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to report on Hurricane Maria now because it's in striking distance of Puerto Rico. Evacuations orders issued for 4 areas of Puerto Rico as Hurricane Maria nears. And this is really devastating because less than 2 weeks ago, they took a direct hit from Irma. Now look like they're right in the path of Hurricane Maria. Evacuation orders have been issued for parts of Puerto Rico as Hurricane Maria heads towards the island. Maria is now a Category 2 hurricane, is forecast to rapidly intensify to a Category 4 with winds of 150 miles an hour as it approaches Puerto Rico late Wednesday morning. Maria might make landfall on the east side of Puerto Rico and could bring major damage to the U.S. territory late Wednesday morning into the afternoon, 2 weeks to the day since Hurricane Irma tore through Puerto Rico, killing at least three. And that's a shame, y'all, because over a million were already without power on the island. So you could imagine what this is going to do. And they're projecting that 12 to 18 inches of rain will be dumped on Puerto Rico. They have officially set up 450 shelters for people around the island, and they are projecting that it's going to be catastrophic damage and possible collapse of vulnerable electrical systems. And they're urging people to get out of flood prone areas at this time. It's been declared a federal emergency has been declared for Puerto Rico at this time. And, this is, like I said, this is devastating because they didn't even bounce back from Irma, haven't had any time to, 2 weeks. And right now, this morning, Maria is churning in the Atlantic Ocean, located 16 miles east of Martinique, with winds of 120 miles per hour. It was just 2 weeks ago when Irma devastated several Caribbean islands, killing at least 39 people. Hurricane conditions are already affecting parts of Leeward Islands, where the storm surge is on the rise, with water levels to peak at 4 to 6 feet near the storm's eye. Maria is forecast to bring 6 to 12 inches of rain across the islands. Maria is likely to strengthen significantly and expected to be a major hurricane intensity when it affects portions of the Leeward Island over the next few days, bringing dangerous wind, storm surge, and rainfall hazards. The National Hurricane Center warned. Maria is likely to affect the British and U.S. Virgin Islands and Puerto Rico by Tuesday evening as a dangerous major hurricane, the center said, adding that Maria could bring torrential rains that could lead to deadly flash floods and mudslides. Wow. And this is from Irma. Just looking at this picture, I mean, you can see how Puerto Rico and the Virgin Islands are already devastated. And this is a shame. It's going to be such a blow. But here are the islands that will probably be impacted. So we know the British and U.S. Virgin Islands, including Guadalupe, San Domingo, uh, St. Kitts, Nevis, Montserrat, and Martinique, as well as Puerto Rico and the Leeward Islands. Meanwhile, the tropical storm warning in effect for Antigua and Barbuda, Saba, St. Lucia. This is tragic. Woo, man. After passing Puerto Rico this week, Maria is expected to graze the Dominican Republic and move northward towards Turks and Caicos and eventually into the Atlantic Ocean. So it doesn't talk about any impact on the U.S. quite yet. It might be too soon for them to even give that kind of projection. But man, I tell you what, it seems like these last few storms just, they have been deadly and very catastrophic and damaging. It's already costing well into the billions, hundreds of billions, just from the damage on Texas and Florida. If this thing makes landfall at a category 4, that's going to be devastating, especially if it comes to the East Coast. Please tell me what you think, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, my prayers out to all of the people up and down those islands, and I hope everybody is safe. I really do. Please leave your comment and subscribe. And if you can donate to my channel, please do. Peace, family.